Hey y'all, I'm back again with another Monique install. This time she addressing D.L. Hughley haters, stating that she's not wrong for talking about his daughter, even though she says she's not talking about his daughter. Here we go, you guys.
Is to come on in the room. Come on, my babies. Come on, my babies. We just want y'all to come on in this here room. Please come on. Tag all the people you know. Tell them, come on over. Tag the rags. Tell them, come on over. Tag, what they remember they used to call the gossip papers the rags paper?
The rag.
The rags, yeah, come on. Come on in. Oh, come on in, my sweet babies. Because we truly need to have this conversation. And let me just say this. We want to thank everybody that's going to join us right now. I'm sorry, baby.
No.
We want to thank everybody that's going to give us your time and come on in the room. Come on. And we want you to tag the ones that has the most to say. Come on. Come on, my babies. Come on, sweetnesses.
How are you today?
Daddy, I'm wonderful.
Fantastic.
How you doing?
If I was to complain, I'm telling the universe that I am ungrateful. And I refuse to do that.
Come on now. Come on now. Don't make me get to smiling, Daddy, because I got to talk now. I got to say it.
Why can't we still say what you need to say with a smile on your face?
You right, baby. You right. All right, here we go. Hey, my sweet babies. To all of y'all. Now, some of y'all in your feelings and y'all don't want to be my sweet babies right now, but if you in here, hey, my sweet babies, let's have this conversation. So...
And please excuse the background noise. We didn't know when we started this that the landscapers were going to come.
Please go tell them to stop. We're going to get them to stop, my babies. Because we really want y'all to hear this. And yes, this is a homegrown live. This ain't no big production. This ain't with the lights, camera, action. This is us sitting in our family room having a conversation with the community. This is us sitting in the family room. Look at it like you in the basement at the auntie and uncle house. Did you tell them that? Thank you, baby. So, let's have this conversation, please. Earlier today, we did a post. And we did a post with D.L. Hughley having a conversation about how his daughter was violated from a really good friend of his. And at the time, he didn't say anything because he didn't want to jeopardize that relationship with a really good friend, and he didn't believe his daughter. We posted that. And then we left the caption under that, pretty much saying, if that black man couldn't put any protection around his own daughter, we know we have nothing coming. Now, once we posted that, the reason why I said, Daddy, can we go do a live? Because I was reading.
Andrea, they kicked me off the last live and it said copyright because I guess I was playing the music. So I went on and just deleted it, right? I didn't know what to do. So I just deleted it and started something else because I didn't want to get struck down. Okay, let's get back to it.
Comments on the timeline. And most of them are from black women. And they're saying, some, Monique, what does this have to do with your contract? What does this have to do? You're going too far. What does this have to do with your contract? Let me tell you what it has to do with my contract. Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. It has nothing at all to do with my contract. What it has to do with is the character of the man named D.L. Hughley. That's what this has to do with. And let me acknowledge, D.L. Hughley did apologize. He said he apologized. And y'all are saying, Monique, he owned his mistake. Let me say this to you. Though he owned it, it does not erase the trauma. And when we talk about the character of the individual, for years, D.L. Hughley has given his commentary and his opinion on other people's lives, not just mine, for years. And he would give the ins and outs.
Hold on.
We sorry, baby, because, okay, they just must have thought we meant just for a second. But hold on, he get ready to shut it down. Stop it, please. Thank you, sugar. We're just getting to taking care of my babies. Please forgive us for a second. And again, like I said, tag as many as you can, because this is a conversation, in my humble opinion, that our community needs to hear and wrap our minds around, because we're getting caught up in the fluff, y'all. We're getting caught up in the fluff of shit. And we're not trying to deal with the facts of shit. We getting distracted. So when y'all are saying to me, Monique, this is so immature. Monique, this is so wrong. I'll take that. Because when I'm watching our community fall apart at a rapid race, because we're too afraid to have the real conversations, and y'all keep saying, let's do it privately, because we're too afraid to look embarrassed in front of who? In front of who? And we watching us. So for the ones that say, oh, Monique, you could handle this differently, this is my swing at the bat. This is my swing. This is our swing at that bat. So we're going to take our swing. Thank you, baby.
No worries.
So let me get back to what I was saying. When you start addressing the character of the man, when you really look into what is happening, when a man says, I was not strong enough to defend my daughter against a really, really good friend of mine, because I didn't want to jeopardize the friendship. Though he apologized, you have to ask yourself, what kind of demons is that man dealing with that he couldn't stand up to the predator of his child? But that same man goes on his radio show and talks about people as if he was sitting in the meetings, as if he was making their life decisions, as if his opinion mattered in their choices. So when I say, listen, y'all, it was important for me to make that post, because there are so many little girls out there with daddies like DL.
And let me try to adjust this because reference to being sideways.
Well, I can hold it, Daddy.
Well, let's do it. No, okay. Just it's better for them to do.
Okay, so let me address it. When y'all are asking me, is it okay to re-traumatize his daughter? Listen, y'all, let's stop playing this game. There's nothing I could say or do to re-traumatize that baby, because the trauma has already set in. However, if we speak it out loudly and we say it to our community, maybe the next baby won't have to deal with the goddamn trauma. See, when I made that post, it was intentional. It was intentional.
And let me say this too. When we speak about the character, we don't know D.L. Hughley in the totality to speak about his character, but what we know is about his actions. So what we can say reasonably and factually is that when you have a man that said essentially that he didn't do right by his daughter, that seemed to me that it would create a level of humility that you wouldn't go after other people so vehemently in the manner that you do. So that's the moment when humility steps in and say, I have my own demons to deal with. So moving forward, the way in which I approach and go after people, I will not. You see, when Monique went on his show trying to support her friend at that time, DL. And she was asked, would you rather your husband sleep with Lee Daniels without a condom or Corinne Steffens with a condom? That is a violation of a woman's whole position, because you're violating this black woman as you are violating your community, because you're trying to point out this is a person.
What I don't understand, why he always got to say something. She be on the road. She be talking, telling her story. It'd be good. And then he interject and she lose her thought.
Who is this man and this woman here, and their implications surrounding both of them that are unsaid, which is why he chose them. But now, like many sisters who have seemingly Stockholm syndrome, you've been captured and
What part you think she was wrong? The whole part or the daughter part?
in love with the captor that's violating you. Because if you're protecting an individual that said, I didn't do right by my daughter, and you're hearing a black woman saying, I went on his show as a friend, but he didn't do right by me. What do you guys think you have coming? What do you ladies think that you have coming? When black men or men tell you that you look like something is wrong, the reason why many of you, something is wrong, because you suffer in silence.
And please, Daddy, let me address something. When I hear y'all saying mind your business.
Okay, I think she was wrong too about the daughter part. Me too.
Did you say the same shit to DL when he talks about everybody's business? See, I didn't put DL's baby out there. It's an interview that's out there. DL told the story.
Okay, walk me through how you drop the link, please. What I do. That's why I needed your help. It's on the StreamYard. I don't know how you drop the link. Oh, I get my channel. Oh, wait. How you do I share the video? How do I drop it?
What I did was posted the story to say, look at the character of the man. And that's
look at the action.
The actions of the man. See, what happens is, y'all, when you listen to this man speak so much about Kanye West and how he's stalking this woman and all that he's doing, and didn't understand that man was trying to protect his babies. You spoke, and if you did that to my daughter, I would do something about it. Well, you're talking with a full tongue because something was done to your baby.
And when people said, oh, do you speak for all black women? Don't speak for all black women. She's speaking as a black woman for the trauma that black women had.
Wait a minute.
Well, Daddy, because we didn't. Please, Daddy, let me address something. When I hear y'all saying mind your business, did you say the same shit to DL when he talks about everybody's business? See, I didn't put DL's baby out there. It's an interview.
Okay. Do I push share? Do I push share video file or extra camera? Or do I go in settings? I don't know, Andrea. I don't know how to do it.
It's out there. DL told the story. What I did was posted the story to say, look at the character of the man. And that's
look at the action.
the actions of the man. See, what happens is, y'all, when you listen to this man speak so much about Kanye West and how he's stalking this woman and all that he's doing and didn't understand that man was trying to protect his babies. You spoke, and if you did that to my daughter, I would do something about it. Well, you're talking with a forked tongue because something was done to your baby.
And when people said, oh, do you speak for all Black women? Don't speak for all Black women. She's speaking as a Black woman for the trauma that Black women had. For those of them who connect with it, you connect with it. Because the message that we're giving today is not for everyone. The message that we're trying to share today are for those individuals that are tired of being enslaved, are tired of thinking because I may have to face the wrath of the tribe, I will go along with what's wrong to save my hide.
Yes, I see the invite. Okay, I got it, baby.
How can a Black woman expect protection from her community? How can a Black woman expect that when you heard what it is that he conveyed? And worst of all, to give excuses for an end.
There it go. I hope that's it.
Individual that continuously calls out people. See, because we're not here saying that one has to be perfect. We're not sitting here saying that everyone is perfect and we've never made mistakes, but the mistakes that we make, we have to own those mistakes. And in owning those mistakes, it creates, again, a level of empathy for those who we deem have made a mistake. When you hear DL talk, he does not talk empathetically about the individuals. As he said, in reference to Monique, when she was on stage performing her job, that he eviscerates individuals in the manner that Monique eviscerated him. And what happens is when a Black woman decides to stand and fight against a man.
Okay, did I do it right?
Yes, you did it right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I am so, wait a minute, let me get my giggles out. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, it's okay. I did it, honey. I've been doing it a long time now, so I know how to do it.
Now look. Why? Okay, over here in the B sector.
Yeah.
Even though we were,
Yeah.
I thought how you fight, that's how you fight. If I throw all that at you, that's on you. What's wrong with Monique saying that about her daughter, his daughter?
But the thing is that's D.O. Hughley's daughter and D.O. Hughley's story to tell, not Monique. And the thing is, what I find so hypocritical and what I find so trifling by Monique, because she was molested the same thing happened to her.
But I think she was just trying to make a point.
Okay, but look, my thing is, if you want to make a point about D.O., Hughley, say all you want to say about him. His daughter, that's out of bounds, that's crossed the line, and that's just trifling to me.
But listen. She really didn't say nothing. She was like, I feel sorry for your family. That's it.
That you didn't protect your daughter. You said he went in the room and drunk. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, we could play that too. We're gonna play it. But
this is my thing. That's a problem of the beef sector anyway. They hit below the belt. If you want to come at me, come at me. Don't say nothing about my kids. My kids ain't got nothing to do with this. They didn't ask me on YouTube. My morals, and my mama raised me better than some of these people. I don't know what their raising is, because I would never. I don't care if you're my worst enemy. I would never say something about your kids, because your kids are innocent. They didn't ask to be on YouTube. My family don't ask to be on YouTube. Andrea Lynch did.
But we are on the stage. We are a comedian. We post a roasting gas. That's the
No,
real
did Dio he say anything about Monique's children or her man? I'm just asking the question.
Yes, he did many a time. That's why she said, look it up. DL Hughley talks about Monique. He talked
Oh,
about
okay,
her husband many a times.
oh, he's talking about her husband. Okay, well, okay. Did he say something about her kids? Yeah,
No.
if you want to say something about D.O. Hughes' wife, that's all. That's your giving right. But did Monique did D.O. Hughes say anything about Monique's 3 kids? And she got 3 kids. I know that for a fact.
No, no, I can't even honestly say that. I honestly
He never did. He ain't never said nothing. And maybe the reason probably said about your husband because I just had a conversation with a couple of guy friends of mine, and they was like, her husband do be like making her career go down.
Okay, but wait a minute. That's why I said the last video I made about them, she
Mhm.
said this is what black love look like when a man is standing behind her. When we not married, we don't have anybody, so we don't know how that look. What about that? This is how it look when a black man is standing by her, they woman. No.
When they say your black husband making you lose money, I'm just asking some questions because when you have lost money, you claim that 50 Cent is one who's telling everybody bring you back to the television. When your black husband is being over too much, doing too much, you should ask the question: is it me or is it my husband, or is it me or is it me or is it both of us? Because the comments, see, I don't really care about what they say. I read the comment section.
Okay.
The comment section is people thought she was out of line.
Everyone.
Somebody even said she might be black. This is for this whole thing now.
Wait a minute. Kaya was on last night.
Uh-huh.
Kaya is always on the opposite side. She even said you went too goddamn far this time.
She did.
Even Kaya said I've been blacklisted for years, but God, you're gonna get back over here with me.
And my thing is, I be cheering for Monique. Don't get me wrong, I miss Monique, I do, but it's something about hitting the low belt.
She's funny. I saw her in Vegas, right before the pandemic. She's funny as hell. She's funny as hell.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I just
and I read the daughter's statement. The daughter's statement. I read the daughter is grown and married. Okay, not only did her father get past that, she's grown and a married woman. And this is the thing. If I didn't know Monique's story, because Monique got mad at Oprah for bringing her family on the show. Okay,
for the
same thing. So if you love black women and claim you love black women, you're gonna try to bring up another woman's black trauma. I'm just no, you don't love black women.
So I think it's okay. I think it's really him now.
Yeah, you can throw anything you want to throw at my father at my father. That's you. That's y'all beef, not my beef. And this is why people are discussing with Monique now.
Ah, damn.
The same thing happened to you, and your dad didn't protect you, but yet still you bring another. And you don't think D.L. Hughley, that's the one thing he probably, if he passed away, that's probably the one thing he would tell somebody. That's what he regrets. Do you think that's caused pain and trauma?
So this happened a long time ago with his daughter. It's
yes,
not recent.
No, it's happened a long time ago. I think she had to be like maybe in her teens, could be.
So she knew about this because
he was on the radio and said that. I heard what he said out of his own mouth. He said, my daughter came and told me somebody touched her, and I did not believe her. I thought this guy was a nice man.
I'm trying to help her out.
This is my thing. You can't hurt me with the truth. I said my own truth, and I said my own truth, and I said my own truth.
But even 50 Cent said, be quiet in a way.
Yes, he did.
Even 50 Cent said, just do the work.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can't talk to the man. I think 50 Cent can talk to the husband. I think 50 can get, like, won't you just get in the background? Because he's right there in the camera. He's right there. Won't let her finish her thought. Cut her off. You don't see the frustration in her face when he opened up her
What did you dare doing it? You the manager. Be the background.
manager at Jack in the Box.
Huh? What'd you say?
He was the manager at Jack in the Box. So you think you're gonna manage this type of career?
Okay, so okay, hold on a minute. He went
Before?
on manager. He went on okay. He went on manager in a Fortune 5 country.
No.
He was the manager at Jack in the Box. Okay,
At Jack in the Box.
are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure at Jack in the Box. What's his name? What's his last name?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't have invested in her.
Sydney Hicks. Is it Hicks?
Yeah, that's what his name is. Yes, Hicks. That's what his name is. I was like, I wouldn't have invested in her him like that.
Job. Manager at Jack in the Box.
Check it out. Sure.
I'm seeing. Where would you find it at? Oh, 10 interesting facts about him. Do he have any money?
So you know she had a couple kids by him.
Yeah, but she was finished with kids and he came along.
She had an older son. But you know she said she wasn't around for that older son.
But that's when all the trouble began because he wanted her to stay at home. She know what it's like for 20 plus years before him on the road, getting up, leaving your kid with your grandmom, your mama. You got to work it.
So okay, so at this okay, hold on 1 minute. So basically, Sydney gave her stable. Can you say that?
True, but you can't be I don't know. You can't be my husband and my manager because he made her stay at home, made her not go to Cannon because the thing of like Oprah was saying, I understood because the thing with Cannon was she wanted a ticket for all four, the twins. She had twins, her and her husband, an outfit for all them, and rooms for all them. In a plane ride or a private jet. And that was too goddamn much. That's what happened. That was the breakdown.
Okay, so she wanted it. She wanted the plane for the kids and him. But you know what? To me, this is how I feel. Lee Daniels said she did that movie for what 50,000? Was it 50,000 she did it for? He said to her is that he promised that on the back end that she's gonna get more money. So she done the movie. My thing is this: when the minute Lee Daniels brought Oprah and Tyler Perry on, he got more money for that movie. He did. Okay, and you mean tell me you want me to go over here to promote this movie for free?
Right. But everybody. Wait a minute. Everybody said that this is what you're supposed to do when you bring out a movie. You cannot get over that. You got to go to the Cannon Fest.
Okay, is Julia Robinson doing that? Is J-Lo doing that? Is Mariah doing that?
Everybody, whoever made a movie that's gonna promote it all through the.
I doubt that they weren't getting. I doubt. No, I feel like they felt like she was naive to the movie industry. I felt like you could get over on your own people, and we try to get over on our own people. No, that's that bullshit.
No,
fuck all that.
You don't think so?
No, fuck all that. That's that bullshit. Fuck all that. Damon Dash said Lee Daniels haven't paid his money back, so I don't believe it. No, you can't tell me.
That nigga, but now he said he got caught up. He told Monique, "I got caught up. I'm sorry."
Yeah, now you want to say sorry after you have everybody blackball me, friends broke up with me, friends stopped talking to me, friends stopped helping me, friends that was claimed they was my friend, they shoot colors. In Oprah, I feel like a black woman did it to another black woman. I got a problem with that.
know. I
I got a problem
know.
with it. But yet still we say we love black people. Please.
I know. I don't know why. Oprah. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's do 5 minutes and then we'll stop and see what they said.
Okay.
Okay, go.
For the same things that if that man called that man out, it's okay.
Come on.
And we will sit back. You heard the phone call of Tyler Perry saying, I was wrong and I'm going to make it right, and it hasn't been made right. And guess what? Most people are not up in arms about it. Why? Because of something, because it affects someone so insignificant as a black woman, and then be a big black woman on top of that. So for the black women out there that are in support of DL, know that it was a black man that brought it to our attention about that video. Brother Amir Sedan, much love to you.
And just so that we're clear, because people are saying, oh, well, why would you've been on that. We found that out last night. We just got a phone call out of nowhere.
From a black man saying he has never seen so many black men attacking black women. And if black men are going to refuse to protect the black woman, then what protection does the black man have? The community's link is weakened due to us allowing the black woman to succumb to the forces that be. And sometimes it's at the hands of the black man. I'm sitting here telling you as a black man that I had the opportunity, the terrible opportunity of watching my father be physically abusive to my mother, beat her down, little one. I've heard stories about my grandfather doing the same thing. So that's generation after generation. What I refuse to do is sit back and allow that to happen on my watch. So when people see the irregularity of the black man and black woman sitting together, let's make it a commonality. Let's not make it so that it's so odd to see, because what she's saying is you are worthy as a black woman of being treated equally. You are worthy as a black woman of being treated fairly. You are worthy as a black woman not to allow yourself to be beaten and allow the beater, the person who violated you, to get away with what it is that they've done. You deserve that. And when you have people that are on your side that happen to be of the opposite sex, utilize that relationship, because sometimes
Wait a minute. God damn.
Now I understand why. Now I understand. Now I get why Sydney's acting the way he's acting. Okay, so he had his mama.
Yep.
Okay. Well, honey, I can't fault you. I see why you going hard for your wife.
Break it down. It's about him. It's not about Monique. The fight is about him.
But it's about Monique too. I'll say it's about Monique too. You know why she's under Sydney? Because she feel protected. When she feel that her own father didn't protect her.
Yeah, but she could go to counseling and get some strength.
Maybe did she have?
Because he's like keeping her, because we keep rehashing the same thing over and over.
I don't think he's rehashing it. I think it plays a part in the back of his mind that I'm protecting my wife.
But every time we got to keep bringing up Lee Daniels. We got to keep, and this is not even about Lee Daniels. This was about D.L. Hughley.
But don't you think it goes back to Lee Daniels and all them?
All together, they all friends. They all blackballed her together.
Yeah, they all. It goes hand in hand. This goes hand in hand. This goes back to all that. He's seen how. I bet you. She ain't gonna say it, but he's seen how Monique was upset and crying at the house. We ain't gonna know that because we ain't in the house with them. But that's his wife.
So It's like somebody been quiet for 10 years.
Mhm.
Everybody been
The
talking.
only part I see that she made a mistake is saying something about the daughter. Everything else, I don't give a damn.
She was
Go
on her.
ahead and say. You can say how you feel about D.L. Hughley. You can say how you don't like his ass. You can say he was talking shit about you. You can say all that you want to. Just the kids are off limits. Period.com.
I just think if he shut the fuck up and let Monique talk, and he don't need he don't need to be on the camera. No, we're just let Monique talk. Like Tasha K husband, he's
Mm-hmm.
right there. He's in her ear all day, all night. She
Mm-hmm.
says it, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't see him in the camera.
No, you don't.
Sit back. He just made me mad. Okay, let's get back. He just made me mad real quick.
I think she want him there. Tell you the
You
truth.
think so?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, shit.
If she did it, she could say, "Hey, daddy, I got this." No, she want him right there with her.
I think he will. I think he threatens her. No, I think he.
No,
No, no.
no. I don't see that. I don't see that about him. Let me tell you something. Anytime a man knows that his daddy done something, and his grandfather done something, he gonna make sure he don't do that kind of that kind of shit.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. But watch. He taking over the fucking conversation. Watch. Watch.
With a man and the way that a man can verbalize to another man, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it was a black man that tipped us to that last night. Again, a brother, Amir Sedan, who brought that to our attention because he was tired of the treatment that the black women in the community are getting. And I'll say this before I pass it to you, my love.
Yes.
They are far more black
Yes,
men,
Dad.
black husbands, black boyfriends, black men, gay, straight, whatever you want, but there are far more black men that are supportive of the black woman than the powers that be would allow you to know, and they're incensed to know that this has happened. When we say to white people and to the white policemen that we got to call out the bad ones and for what they do and the wrong that they do, we as the black community have to be bold enough to do the same thing. Don't ask somebody to do something that you're not willing to do.
Amen.
See, I keep saying, I understand it. I keep saying, I understand the conditioning and the fear and traditionally how we've done this, how we continue to do this. And when y'all are saying, Monique, why would you drag his daughter in it?
Okay.
Y'all not listening to the shit.
I'm listening.
He
When he
told
said
the
it.
story. Those are his words. If you go out there,
That's
you
what
can
I'm
see that
saying.
interview. It's all over. But because I posted it.
But what they got to do with D.L. Hughley? What they got to do with
Wait a
him?
minute. Wait a
Monique,
minute.
why you
What did
attack-
she do wrong, Andrea? What did she do wrong? I'm with her.
You know what? She a grown ass woman. Don't act like you know what the hell you did. You know it. You knew you had your own trauma, and you gonna drag your trauma about his daughter. Man, you out of line. You out of balance. You crossed the line. Red flag on the play. Period.
Wait a minute. Like she said, I didn't do nothing but posted it.
That's that bullshit. You knew what the hell you was doing. You knew what the hell you was doing. She lying, and I don't care what she say. She knew what the hell she was doing. That's that man's child. You know you think he go to bed every night thinking about something happened to my daughter and I didn't believe her.
But she didn't. I'm
No,
just.
and you know what? I'm disappointed in Monique. I'm disappointed in her, and the reason I'm disappointed is you know motherfucking better. You know better. You know better.
Wait a minute. She said she didn't do nothing.
That's that bullshit. I remember the thing. I do, but at the same time, is I ain't going back. Look, if me and Monique had a problem, I ain't going back to him. Did you say you wasn't a good mama to your first son? Did you say you didn't spend much time with him? Did you say he got a little behavior problem? I'm not doing that. You know why? Because I'm fighting you for Monique. I'm fighting me and Monique is fighting, not the kids. Period.
Okay, let's see what she
Out of,
said.
you out of line and out of bounds, and you
I
know
did-
better.
I'm going with what she said. I didn't say nothing. I just posted it.
That's that bullshit. You didn't have to say that. You posted the audio of what he said. You tried to use his own words against him and weaponize that. That's what you did.
Oh shit. You so funny. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, come on.
Let me tell y'all something, and I want to be so clear about this shit, because when I see these kind of comments, listen, when I see comments like, you're going to get blackballed again, if that is the case, then so goddamn be it, y'all.
No, that's that bullshit. Stop lying. You need some money. And remember you was upset about Lee Daniels to open them blackballing you. Now you say you okay with that? That's a damn lie. You need to stop lying.
You sure?
Yeah, that's a damn lie. You couldn't even pay your taxes.
See, that's why I wanted to go over this video, because I was like, oh, she's willing to say fuck
No,
it.
she lying. She lying. She knows she might get blackballed this time. You know she knows she don't cross the line. You know what? I don't care. Even Steve Harvey said, I don't care what she said. You know she don't cross.
Right. Okay. I had 2 amps running. Go.
You see words on here because the babies might be watching. But when you start getting in business with real cats, when you start getting in business with real cats, see Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, that's a real cat. See Lee Daniels, that's a real cat. Though we had to go through the mud, baby. But at the end of the day, what he proved himself to be was a stand-up black man, because a genuine I am sorry, that proves yourself to be that genuine stand-up black man. So they out there. So for the ones that can't hold their shit, I don't want to be in business with them. Let me be clear. And
See?
for you black women,
See, she burning
this is why
bridges.
I'm a little warm right now, y'all. I'm a little warm. Because see, my daddy was D.L. Hughley. My daddy. Even though he apologized. He went to his grave, and I still looked at him like, you a piece of shit. Because you talked a good game, but when your family needed your protection, you went in your bedroom and you drank yourself to sleep.
See, look at his. See, look. Look at it. See, that's a low to the. I can't deal with this shit.
That's
This
why
is
I'm on her side. Because wait a minute, just because you apologized, what about when I needed you? That was your homeboy. You believe your homeboy over me? No.
That's that bullshit. I don't give a damn what you say. You know what? And to me, if you're gonna say, look, I just seen Vivica Fox crying over Jay Pickett and Chris Rock and what's comp. And this is it's almost the same thing. Here we go again. A black. You can't even. You got to hit below the belt. Come on now. That is at the end of the day, that's DL and his daughter's business. That's their family business. Okay. And we have black folks really feel like stay out my family business. But you know what? Talk about DL Hughley. Talk about he ain't been a good friend to you. Talk about all the stuff you don't like about that man.
But she said, this is he's my father.
He ain't no father to her.
He acts like my father. This is what
your father to protect you.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so this is the same thing she got with Oprah about. You know,
she hold that grudge, that molestation grudge, real to her chest.
Yes, and then you do it to another black woman, DL's daughter. But this is why don't get nothing to do with this. This is a fight between you and my father.
This is why I say this is not about Monique right there. I think Sydney said play this card, and that was the wrong card. I think Sydney will tell her.
No, I don't give a damn Sydney. I don't care if it's his mama. I don't care if it's daddy. You the star. And at the end of the day, your name is out there, not Sydney's. And you the star. Nah, she ain't gonna fly that. That ain't gonna fly with me. I don't give a damn what she said. I don't care if you're
him. I think Daddy got her brainwashed.
Daddy ain't got her brain. Monique it ain't rap type. Because you know what? I'm done with her now. I'm really good. I'm good.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's finish.
Damn. I know that cat. I know him.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that story, and when that brother called and said, "Let me just give this to y'all," and y'all keep saying, "Oh, he apologized." He did. But when did an apology erase the trauma?
But when did his daughter trauma got to do with you? Nothing.
I don't know. That's why I
as
said that
much
was a
as
wrong.
Got none of his daughter. None of his daughter ain't got none of the trauma that his daughter ain't got nothing to do with you.
you're
That was the
bringing
wrong
his
play on the
daughter
field.
into
Like what you said, wrong
what his
play, huh?
daughter is getting right now is someone that's in alignment with her as a Black woman who was abused by her brother. So that everything she has felt and everything that she feels moving forward, she knows that it's a level of confirmation, because no one knows what it is that that sister went through but that sister. And the other individuals.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Really, Sydney? Oh, you got me bad this morning. Sunday morning, I praise the Lord. You got me bad there.
What?
Sydney gonna say that's the woman's trauma. Really? Did you and Monique think about the daughter trauma?
Well, he's putting it in Monique being abused too by her brother, like he said, and the daddy didn't do nothing, so Monique can speak on it. That's what he's saying. It's a woman trauma and abuse, and he played it good though. He said,
Yeah, don't be acting. Don't. Ooh, I can't stand Black folks who act
The
like.
Black community from slavery to right
See,
now have been
slavery.
trained,
That shit come
have been
from.
conditioned. Move forward. You got work to do. Keep that under the hat. You got to be ready for tomorrow. And then all of a sudden, one day, you break down. Why? Because you're not dealing with it openly and honestly. We as a community have to stop living in secret.
See, they try to change.
Oh my God! Now we as a community. Oh my.
He's trying to change the world. He's trying to change the world. See,
Girl.
he's doing too much. That's what I'm saying. They double playing. They talking about just stick with DL. He's talking about changing the world, the community.
We as a community. See, DL didn't have Sydney and Monique's people his daughter. If you want to keep it 100, y'all brought this back up. She's been married. She's married him. This all wrong to me. This is all wrong. And if anybody don't have a conscience or heart and empathy for a survivor, something is wrong with you. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think it's him because he doesn't know how this feels. He's making Monique play these the wrong card. Come on.
If we don't, we're going to suffer in silence. And then you wake up one day, this person did something to themselves and you didn't know why. You've got, again, people that won beauty pageants and they took themselves out. Why? Don't know.
He's great.
But
He's great.
We can't
what he's doing.
get better until we have these conversations aloud. I don't want to project the idea that he's a terrible human being, but it is terrible that he doesn't realize as a human being what he said he did to his daughter. And if he is contrite about what he did, or if he is sorry about what he did to his daughter, then show empathy to the other individuals out there. You can have dialogue about anybody you want to have, but there's a respectful way to do it.
You want him to be accountable.
If you notice, I ain't trying to talk about him terribly. I'm not, as a Black man, what I think he did and allowed to happen, I don't understand it. But what I'll say is this.
See, you don't see Monique. I'm like, huh?
And I want to address something.
The last time I checked, the only person D.L. Hughley has to answer to is his daughter. He don't got to answer to nobody else.
Well, somebody posted a picture of him and his daughter. He walked his daughter down the aisle and she was crying. Mm-hmm. She was going, that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice a lot of people trying to save his image. He's a motherfucker. He talks bad about people. Mm-hmm. But people, I don't know why nobody is really standing with Monique. That's all I'm saying. Why nobody is standing with Monique?
Because you're not allowed to bring up his trauma. Mm.
Yeah. It's the man. It's the man. It's the man.
Y'all, this the shit we done bought into.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear people, because as I read your comments, I believe I can hear you.
Really?
Why is he talking?
Why is he talking?
Why
Thank
is
you.
he talking?
Mm-hmm.
Because he can, and he needs to, and he needs to. See, what we're trying to show is it's okay to trust each other. It's okay to have each other's back in a way, baby, that is so unbreakable. But when you have people like D.L. Hughley that finds a way to make
She
fun
naming names.
of people's love, I want y'all to understand, baby, I'm not attacking D.L. Hughley's family by no
Are
means.
you?
Love that brother's family. What I'm doing is
Really?
light as the character as to who D.L. Hughley is.
See,
So
there it
for as
go.
long as
There
y'all
it
don't
go.
want to hear
There it go.
what you really
She said, "I'm not attacking his character. I'm not attacking his family. I'm attacking his character on who he is. You fighting. You fighting. They
But
comedians.
uh-huh.
This
Mhm.
is my this is my set. This is my skit. I'ma tell my truth. That's all what comedians are.
This
Unless
is like I watched Chronicle Speaks, and she said this ain't got nothing to do with DL Hughley's daughter. This got to do with promoter, and they're arguing over who gonna be the headliner. Was it gonna be Monique or DL Hughley? Because this is guy about this about money. This ain't about a daughter. You throwing this in a monkey wrench like a what do you call it what they call it a junkie stunt when you throw smoke rings to distract us. This is about money. I'm not distracted.
but she already said that I did it because I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
She already said that. No?
Oh, okay. Okay.
What'd you say? Oh,
to be listening to, I didn't put anybody out there. That interview was all over the world. D.L. Hughley told the story. I didn't put anyone out there. Those stories never go away. That's there forever. He shared the story, and I want you to listen to how he shared it. It was almost a blowover.
And if you're
And you
wondering
want to bring
why
it back
Come
to
on.
her somebody's trauma.
I'm not a celebrity,
Sure.
then you can understand why in your everyday life people look at you. Why are you speaking? And when you're not courageous enough to speak up because people don't think that you are valid enough, you big enough, you a star, and you stay quiet, you've let them win. We don't care who's on our side as long as we're on the side of what's right. If you can prove us wrong, prove us wrong. If you can show that D.L. Hughley hasn't talked trash about people before and after he made that post, then we apologize. But if you can't show that, then you would have to ask yourself, how can a man betray his daughter by believing a friend that he likes a lot over the daughter that he's supposed to love, but then feel comfortable talking about other people and the things that they've done wrong? The only way you can do that is by not acknowledging the magnitude of what you've done wrong.
Our sweet community.
Oh man, that bullshit. Just shut up. Just shut up. Sweet, really?
We watching it.
What you
And
say,
all this
real?
privacy
That's
stuff
that bullshit. You know, both of them is on that bullshit. They both are.
of the people they say had a
I
problem.
never heard Dio. I never heard Dio Hughley say he was perfect. I never heard he said he wasn't flawed. I never heard him say he didn't make mistakes. I never heard him say he haven't done things wrong.
It's quite a few people on the list. It might be about 10 people on the list. What I would suggest is get them all together, all of them. Let's do a BET town hall meeting. Let's do a meeting publicly.
See,
Let's have
she got
every last
another
one of them
agenda.
tell them what they're
Yes.
with me.
I keep
And what
telling
you'll
you,
find every
She's
last
on the warpath. She's on the warpath. I see it.
She want to bring you see what she just said. Let's do a town hall meeting. She want to bring everybody that wronged her.
This is an agenda that did her wrong. This is everybody that she's on a warpath, and now that she's comfortable and she's back in the place of Leah her and Lee Daniels is cool. She's on the warpath. This ain't about this is about everybody else who done her wrong too.
And the reason why she talking out too, I think, because she already filmed what she needed to film with 50. She already filmed what she needed to film with Lee Daniels. So she like, it's already filmed now. Fuck it. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, she's on a warpath.
Oh, she want the smoke.
She want the smoke.
What they say, she off the porch.
To bully or either talk foolishness, and they got it handed back to them and they could not handle it. Get them all together.
And they point out all the people that she's had a problem with. But what they failed to mention is the details of why she has a problem with them. Yeah. And why they have a problem.
It don't matter the details no more. It don't matter the details no more. Baby, you don't cross the line. It don't matter.
It's him. It's him, because she would never said that. She would never said that.
Boom, bang, bang. Oh, he done dropped the bomb. He got it now. A deal memo with no signatures, but y'all gonna question her contract because it came from our attorney. But y'all didn't notice that the deal memo came from his agent, not even from a legal standpoint. The agent. This is what they said that they wanted. That's why we got specific. So if we got to take the heat for saying we love the community so much that we're going to try to tell them the truth. We heard this wild story one time.
But do we need to know the truth?
That
look at them. They want to talk to them.
That's him.
He was for the people. He hated when he saw.
Because what all this got to do with
taking advantage of the people. And he did all this good. And he died on a cross. That's we heard a story about that. So when you hear about a cat that we ain't came close to in the sense of
who is Jesus, I'm just asking for questions.
Fish and may have fried it up, but there's enough fish for everybody. No miracle. And they put him on the cross. We know we ain't got nothing coming. So we not doing it for any other reason than for the people that are willing to listen. They'll hear it.
See, he doing
that
this.
Don't,
this is
it's
his
not
thing.
meant for you.
She just want to
act. When you keep getting mistreated, understand it's because you embolden the mistreater to take advantage of you and yours.
You know, my and thank you for doing this live too. I guess my energy has calmed a little because when I was reading my timeline and I was answering some of y'all back, I had to. Because it was sisters.
They was going in on her timeline.
It was sisters, y'all. It's us saying that our little girls and our babies ain't worthy. It's what?
That's not what they're saying. What they said is it's none of your damn business. This ain't your daughter. This ain't your child.
Right.
That's what the sisters are mad about. You want to ask them what we mad about? Is you was out of line. You out of bounds. Red flag on the play. And you know it.
That's why she trying to explain, but he keeps stopping her. Watch he interject. Watch.
Selfish act you can do.
See?
Because if you worried about yourself,
you
just
need to
in
see
the
her
sense
face.
that you're talking about, that's selfish.
Andrea, you need to see her face.
I've
seen the interview. I'm not happy with them too.
Humanitarian standpoint, that means you have to concern yourself with others. Because if you don't protect the individuals of the tribe, then there's no tribe to protect. And
they on that bullshit. They really on that bullshit.
I'm telling you, that's him.
Get healthy.
So, and thank you for that word because it just put me to this.
She get on my nerves.
It makes me laugh.
On my goddamn nerves.
Because it's laughable when I see y'all put, Mo, you need to heal.
See?
To heal. And somebody would say, or I'm saying, you don't think I'm healed? Now, you're right. There was a time in my life that I needed to heal because I was traumatized, I was damaged, I was hurt. You are so right, my babies. But at this point in my life, that healing feels so good. That's why I talk out loud. See, there was a time when I needed to heal, but I was holding on to secrets.
Oh, you sure you heal?
And when I start talking out loud, ooh, that healing start feeling so good because I was able to say it out loud and not sleep with it. I was able to put it on stage and not bring it home to my family. So when y'all tell me about what I should and shouldn't say on stage, that's mine. That's mine, baby. And I'm going to say what I want to on that stage because that's also my therapy. You've seen some comedians' lives. Y'all have seen the stories.
See?
But some of them took themselves out of here because they just couldn't take it.
Wait a minute.
Some
Wait a
of them
minute.
mistreated.
See, that's her stage. That's her therapy.
I don't have a problem. This I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with what she said on stage. I'm okay with that. The only this is what is it? What is the only thing I have a problem with is what she said about the child. It has nothing to do with her.
See, this interview got me all over the place.
It don't got me. I'm clear where my stand is. Bitch, she was wrong. Period.
Because you know the husband took me to childhood molestation. Nobody ain't believing me. My daddy ain't listening. My brother touched me, took me down the street, and everybody else touched. You know, my daddy got me everywhere. And then he brung it home to all the little abused girls. And
You ain't. It's a smoke screen. You got me all over here everywhere. No, I'm not. I'm clear in understanding where I'm at. Monique was wrong. Period.
you see the setup. It's the setup for me.
Set up for me.
Yeah, they did good. He did. That's what I'm saying. He need to get out the fucking way.
You can't shake me. I listen to both DL Hughley and I listen to Monique. And you're not gonna shake me. It was wrong.
Well, DL got personal and said she was a hoe on tour, right?
Okay, and your point is what?
Okay, come on.
And so I said keep it on Monique. Don't keep it on. Don't talk about her trauma. Don't talk about what anything happened to her.
Right.
Family. Keep it on her. Now he said about her. That's his guy getting right.
Okay, come on.
And I bet you he wouldn't have never said some shit if she would never said about his damn daughter.
He wouldn't said that about the cheating and you was cheating on your first husband. That's why he left you and all that.
Uh-huh.
And but that's why so the open relationship thing is coming from her then. Cause she a hoe on tour, right?
If you want to say that, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in that personal life. I really don't give a damn what she doing. Okay, as long as she entertain me and I get my money's worth. How about that?
Right.
Okay.
They taking the funny out of all this.
Yeah. And it looks bad. It's like we already have the devastation of Queen, Will Smith and Chris Rock. Now these two are going at it. Niggas can't be right.
Okay, come on.
Families, they could make the world laugh, but they couldn't make themselves laugh because they was holding on to demons. I ain't holding on to it.
Are you sure? Because if you only holding on to no demons, you wouldn't talk about talk about somebody else's trauma either.
Like here she go again. Here I go again.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I have to do is be fearless for the babies that are fearful and don't believe they have a voice.
Now you on some shit right now.
Keep on.
Right.
You know, we don't have girl, please.
Screaming, kicking to make sure that I do my best, that the ones coming after me don't have to scream or kick as loudly.
I'm sick of
So
this
for
part.
the sisters, they got
you telling everybody to unsubscribe to Netflix. Are you serious?
have my number. I saw to it that y'all had my
Even
number.
though they ain't showing
See, what
shit,
the black
though.
female comedians won't tell you is I try to give my number to as many as I can to say, if you ever have any questions, if there's anything I can ever guide you on, please don't hesitate to call me.
Or just talk about it.
Or just want to talk.
Maybe we ain't called because we see how you blacklisted you are for doing dumb shit. How about that?
Well, Kim Whitley was kind enough to go on Comedy Hype and talk about you were a real friend, the type of friend that gets to the top of the mountain, as you did when y'all went up, what was that, Laurel Canyon?
Runyon. Yes,
Runyon
sir.
Canyon. And then you got to the top. And as opposed to waiting for her, you went back down and you gave her your tie and you pulled up the mountain. When you have a woman that's decent enough to tell that story, but then they turn around and they attack the individual that was a friend that helped pull them up the mountain, you have to ask yourself, what type of sickness is being imposed on our community? What are we taking? How are we healing? We live in a world where pastors, preachers, they tell you, if you want prosperity, you got to pray to God. But their prosperity comes from praying on you. Now I know people really going to be on the up in arms about that, because don't take away our God. You're not taking away your God. We're taking the illusions that have been imposed upon you about the things that surround you every day.
Talk too
Be
much.
comfortable in the truth. Because if you don't become comfortable in the truth, then that means you're becoming comfortable on the opposite. That's why you have a problem with what we're doing right now, and it's your right.
And if you have a problem with the content that we sharing, my sweet baby, click off. Click off. See, here's where we get foolish.
I love
And I
when
want to
she
address
talks.
this too, because somebody said they didn't come for that. They came for a comedy show. Well, then you must have been blind and deaf. Because if you look at the video, them people was having a ball. I'm grateful when I walked out on that stage in Detroit, them beautiful folks stood to their feet. And when I left that stage in Detroit, those beautiful folks stood to their feet. So let me do my show the way I do it. And if you don't like that kind of shit,
you say you left a stage fire and he had to come put it out.
Equal ground.
No, they gave her. I saw her. They gave her a
to my
standing
show,
ovation.
I've always talked about my life.
They was laughing like they
and those people welcomed themselves into my life.
They kind of like booed him. Like that's what happened. He was butthurt because she lit that goddamn stage up. They said she had a standing ovation leaving. Everybody was on their toes, and then they came out there, and then when he came out, everybody just was laughing at him, just laughing at him. He couldn't even really tell a joke, you know?
For all those people that y'all got listed, I didn't call not one of them. Every last one of them called on me. So what happens is, my sweet people, when the powers that be, whatever that means, they've gotten so used to preying upon us, because they know what you're going to do. You ain't going to do nothing. There are some men, not all, but there are some black men. Again, let me say it, not all, because there's some beautiful black men out there. But there are some black men like D.L. Hughley that like to prey on us. And when you turn it around.
And by praying, meaning I can say what I want to say to you.
Come on.
But I'm going to need you to have empathy for me. It was a turn. Empathy should be reciprocated both ways. Again, there's an old saying in sales. You can say anything you want to say, but it's about the way in which you say it. So when you listen to the way he says it, and you listen to a black woman who comes out swinging, and then you're mad that a black husband is sitting there next to him, because I'm the one that's messing up her career, let the liquor tell it. But in actuality, what's happening is you're hearing someone say, we're going to put the ethics of the way we go about making our money over just chasing a bag. Because there are many of people that have chased the bag, but they got no inner peace. When you got inner peace and then you get the bag, then what do you have? So at the end of the day, we know that we have to run the risk.
He is talking too damn much for me now.
Love the truth. And when you do that, you run the risk of being disliked by the community because they didn't want to hear it. We appreciate the love from the ones that do.
Okay, listen.
Mm-mm.
I'm going back to my original thought. Listen.
Uh-uh.
Hey, coupon therapy. Hi, sweetheart.
Uh-uh. I'm still saying I'm
Thank
rolling
you.
with. I'm still saying what Monique done was wrong, damn wrong.
Hi, Asia.
This ain't got nothing. This I will say this again. This ain't got nothing to do with D.L. Hughley's daughter. The kids are off limits, and if it says something about your character, she have a character flaw. Both of them do. Both of them do.
No, no,
Okay,
no, 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 no. I wanted to go back to him. He talking too goddamn much. I think this is all about him that nobody believes him.
At the end of the day, this is not about Monique's husband. He just a what I call an extra. He's an extra. Okay. At the end of the day, this is about Monique. She's the star. She's the money maker. He's extra. At the end of the day, he ain't been in the business. She have. And I'm gonna say it again. This crosses the line when it comes to D.L. Hughley's daughter. And if anybody think that shit is okay, that's something wrong with you. And what reason I say that, another black woman has experienced the same thing, and she do it to another black woman. And then y'all think that shit is okay? It's a character flaw in Monique.
I don't think it's in her. I think that's him.
Well,
That's
if
why
she let her husband talk her into that dumb shit, she dumb too.
and he just talked too goddamn much. He go too far left.
If he let her talk her in that dumb shit about D.L. Hughley's daughter, D.L. Hughley's daughter, that's just wrong. Because let me tell you something. You still the girl just came out. You want to bring up her trauma that happened with her father. At the end of the day, that's between D.L. Hughley's family, daughter, and God. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody else can judge him. And if him and his daughter have made amends and worked a relationship out, she don't have a right to bring up her trauma.
But I'm saying it's the husband keep
Well,
talking
I'm
about his
gonna
childhood.
say it again. If Monique is the star, Monique is the moneymaker. Monique has been on this. Skip her husband. He's just extra. He's the extra.
Fucking her up like Whoopi Goldberg. She was really heart to heart trying to talk to her. It's your husband.
Whoopi Goldberg told her that, but she didn't want to listen.
Damn. What's gonna happen? Who gonna leave who? Is she gonna leave him? And then
No,
what
she ain't leaving daddy.
Danny got her brainwashed.
Daddy don't listen. How about that?
Okay, come on. There she go.
I'm just, I want to think about how I'm going to phrase this.
How's she gonna think about phrasing something?
Y'all are saying to me, Monique, you should just him. Why? When I hear DL saying he gave me a chance to do what, DL? You're not in a position to give me a chance, brother.
That's my part.
You're not in a position to give me a chance.
Why is he not in a position to give you a chance?
She didn't even answer the question. That's why it makes me mad.
In addition to that, because when we start speaking about the whole headlining and all that, he would have to be over you in order to give you a chance. And again, we're going to show you the Bible.
Yeah, that tell me she can't speak for herself. Her husband got to speak for her. Okay, that's what
that was part of the Kings of Comedy, who was considered the opening act, the opening act. And there's no shade to the opening act. You need to have him. They set the tone of the show. He was very key to what it is that was the Kings of Comedy. And by all accounts, did a great job. But
wait a minute, Coupon, do you stand with her through the whole thing or not with the daughter? Just answer that part. With the daughter too or not with the daughter? Bringing the daughter up.
I'm going to discount
Again, what do the daughter have to do with this? Nothing. Nothing. The daughter don't have. This is all about Monique and her husband. Let me tell you something. She's mad. She been sitting around plotting. Let me tell you how women can sit around. She been sitting around plotting. When she got her chance to get everybody back who mistreated her, that's what she been doing. So you talk about she want to have a town hall meeting. See, this is another agenda running around here. If you don't see it, I don't have no junkie stunt. You can't put no scope speed in here, and you can't distract me. This is called distraction with all what she's doing right now. This is a distraction. But when she say she want a town hall meeting and just get everybody lined up, see, that's what her agenda is right there. D.L. Hughley, y'all don't have nothing to do with this. At the end of the day, you can say what you want to say about D.L. Hughley, and I bet you his wife say the same thing. But their daughter doesn't have nothing to do with this. And the reason I'm mad at Monique, because if you suffer the same consequence as his daughter, you should have known better.
Let's see what
that said maybe you ain't healed, because when you want to bring up somebody else's trauma, you ain't healed, dear my sister. I am not gonna bring up trauma that my girlfriend have went through.
She said somebody sent that in her DM.
If they did, they was being evil then too, and you are being messy. How about that? And I said it. That daughter don't have nothing to do with this. Talk about D.L. Hughley all you want to. You can say he ain't bad, he ain't this, he ain't that. But what the facts show? Do the facts show that him and his daughter is admitted offenders? Yes. What the facts show? Have his wife left him? No. They're together as a family. Pick up the facts. And this is saying, if a man is ashamed of what happened in his family, he wouldn't talk about it. He told the story himself. Nobody ain't doxed him. Ain't nobody. He found the interview. He told it himself. It's on the record. So obviously he wasn't scared about somebody finding it. And I damn sure ain't gonna let anybody know my skeleton. I'm gonna tell my skeleton my damn self.
I still think it's the husband made her put it.
It don't matter. They both got character flaws. It don't matter who told it. At the end of the day, I blame Monique. Sydney is a damn extra. He's the extra in this picture.
Yeah, you always say he's an extra.
The extra.
Hold on. Okay, let's see what she gonna say.
A headline for the queens of comedy. And somehow he's above her. Why? So the reason why I'm here is because we know the game is designed to pimp a butterfly. In the words of Brother Kendrick Lamar. You're trying to pimp the butterfly. And what I'm saying is, as a black man sitting here, respectfully not on my watch. Respectfully not on my watch. And there's many black men out there, as we can see in the comments, by the women and the men who can appreciate a couple. Now, a couple of what?
Hey, baby. Hey.
But can appreciate a couple standing up simply for the community.
And let me just say this to you.
Damn lie. What do you stand with the community for? See, it's all about them.
That's what I was trying to tell you. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I'm gonna take this phone call real quick, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna let it play.
Told him not to work with you. That's not how this game works. That's not a promoter will call. And a promoter will say, I want this one, and this one. That's what the promoter will say, right? That's not, and if you want to do the show, you say yay or nay. They've called me about 2 shows with D.L. Hughley. What you need, Daddy, this? 2 shows. The one was in LA, Super Bowl weekend. He was on it, then he was off. And this one in Detroit. D.L. Hughley is an artist. That's it. He doesn't have a production. Well, I won't say that. I don't know if I'm having a production. I don't know any of that.
Necessary.
Okay, I'm back now.
In a position to do was give me a chance. And is he saying that just because he's a man? I want y'all to hear this, y'all.
Come through, Coupon.
People that do a show with me, I don't give them a chance. That's the promoter. The promoter is
You've been blackballed. You've been throwing up monkey. You've been throwing up shit. Calling out their name. You've been saying something about Oprah. You've been saying something about Tyler Perry. Now 50 Cent have brought you back, and Lee Daniels have apologized to you, and now you think you somebody now? Go sit down somewhere.
Wait, here come Coupon. Hey, Coupon.
Hey Demeter, how you doing, boo? Listen, I like the video. I shared the video. Okay,
Thank
I'm I'm,
you.
I'm out. I'm out with my family. But however, listen, I was putting something on my community wall, and I seen you were live, so I wanted to stop through and show my support. Okay,
Thank you
and
so much.
so I just wanted I didn't want to type because I don't have a girl to type my diatribe in the thing. So I said, let me just hit the thing and just take my stand. Listen, I get it. I understand like all sides of this thing. However, and the first say, right, I am a little biased in this situation, not in a bad way, but I'm biased in the situation in the type of person that I am, right? I am the type of person that I don't go along to get along, and I don't believe in respectability politics. I, so that's just me. So anyway, I feel like the thing with D.L. Hughley's daughter, because what we have to do is what we like to do is we like to just center on certain things. But if we're going to point out the fact that Monique reposted this interview, then we need to take the whole thing into account. So basically what we're saying is everybody has free speech and everybody can react the way they want to, but Monique. Now, you know what I'm saying? We first of all, we said that she did not have the ability to do her own set and exercise and express herself the way she wanted to doing her comedy show. That's the first thing I heard people saying. Whether we agree with what she said or not, it's still her right to do so. Right?
Right,
And
right.
then another thing that I think people are forgetting is we put so much emphasis on making people who are just human beings just like us. We prop these people up, these people in what I like to call Hollywood. And what I'm saying is this: right, wrong, or indifferent, Monique has had made a decision to stand for herself, even if it costs her what some people would say, oh, you're not going to make it big. But who cares about making it? Because like there's no job and there's no amount of money that anybody could ever get me that would get me to compromise myself. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if my boss cut a fool on me and start disrespecting me, I'm going to tell his ass off and I'm going to get another job because we live in America. This is the land of opportunity. You don't got to take no shit from nobody that you don't want to take. So I'm not necessarily arguing because that's DL Hughley and Monique's ins and outs. You get what I'm saying? I'm arguing her right. She's because what we tend to do is we let people cut a fool on us, right? And people take it and they take it, and then when a person responds, it's the person that responds is, oh, you doing too much. Well, how about the people who are doing the wrong? How about we start telling them to treat people better, and then people like, well, Monique won't have to speak out. That's how I kind of feel about the situation. It's like, yeah, I get it, but we want it, but we are completely because we do not like the way that Monique delivered her message. We are
Mhm.
discounting the whole message, and I do not agree with that because you can absolutely fly off the handle and still be right. You understand? She can be ghetto and just as ratchet and inappropriate as some people might say she was, and still be right.
Now,
Just because, huh, I'm sorry.
do you believe this is part of roasting and gagging?
Yes. I laughed listen, some people were like, "Oh, didn't nobody come to pay?" I think it was a part of her whole set. I laughed my ass off, and I got a copy of the rest of her comedy show, and she killed it. The
Mm.
audience loved her. She killed that show. They
And
loved it.
I think that's why DL was mad.
Right. And so like I'm saying, and so like I and what I'm hearing a lot of people say is it's respectability politics. It's to go along to get along. Oh, it's always Monique. Is it always Monique saying something, or is it that it seems like it's always Monique saying something because she won't let them pull the flim flam on her and everybody else will? Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
If I'm the one that's saying this is messed up, this is messed up, this happens, oh, you the problematic one. But the only reason that Monique is problematic is because she's the one that has stood her ground. This lady got blackballed. For instance, Matt, and then just listen, I ain't gonna take over your panel because I do gotta go. But I just want to point this out with the whole DL Hughley and the differences in how people are seeing this, right? Monique got to speak about character, right? She was trying to speak to DL Hughley's character, and she's wrong for that. But DL Hughley on the other end has been speaking to her character for years. He's been speaking to her character, about her husband, about all of this stuff. And he did it not on the comedy stage. He did it in different areas where she wasn't even there. Monique decided to say what she had to say about DL Hughley on stage. Right?
What do you feel about people saying she went too far about the kid, though?
Oh, okay. I think that we're missing the. Okay.
Yeah, because that's where I'm kind of disconnected right there.
I
think it's part of roasting and gagging. That's what I feel.
I feel like too.
Don't hate me.
No. I think it's a part of roast. I think it's but as far as with the daughter, that was a little bit sensitive. I get that. But Monique, so I don't understand how we be there and we have opinions. Even DL Hughley has a whole show where he has opinions on what people have made public, right? Monique did not traumatize this child, and nor did she put this baby's story out on the internet. Her father put it out there for public consumption. Meaning once and I listened to the video, he was just casually talking about there is liable to surface at any time during that girl's life. Period. And all Monique did was exercise her right to share the video. And she shared the video not as a dig to the daughter. She shared the video to say, I understand how it feels not to be heard. So I understand. She was basically speaking to DL Hughley's character. That if he could, not only this could happen to his daughter, then he goes on a national radio or whatever show and then openly speaks about his daughter's trauma. Then I guess she was saying, I guess I see why he, acts the way he acts and why he treated me the way I did, because he wouldn't even protect his own child because he was too busy trying to go along to get along. I think that it teeters on the line because it could be said that it was a little bit too much, but you got to take the big picture in mind. We have to think about who we're talking about. DL Hughley. DL Hughley dissects everyone's life. And I think what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I do not think that by her resharing that video, it re-traumatized that child. Let me tell you what traumatized that child, their daughter. What traumatized the daughter was having a father that did not believe her. Okay? That traumatized that child. What traumatized that child was then having that father use that information on his some kind of, he was making money. He used that information not to big up her. He used it to pat himself on the back. He used that as a teachable moment, right? So DL Hughley gets to make that mistake with his daughter, come out here and put it on video, and then say it and say how sorry he was. So he gets to use his thing as a teachable moment, but Monique don't get to use her opportunities as teachable moments. It's the hypocrisy for me. Okay, so yeah, I go ahead. I'm sorry. You there, Demeter?
Oh, I'm sorry. Andrea, how do you feel on that part?
Go ahead, Andrea.
I still say that's bullshit. At the end of the day, if DL Hughley, it doesn't. This don't have nothing to do with Monique. You can, like I keep saying, you can say whatever you want to say about DL Hughley, his wife, him. They probably don't give a damn. But the daughter, it's a character flaw in Monique, and the reason I'm gonna say it's a character flaw because the same thing she did to DL Hughley, Oprah did to her, and she didn't like it. So my thing is this: it's a character flaw in both of her and her husband to use the girl's trauma. DL Hughley might maybe have healed from that and maybe that's why he can talk about it. And maybe that's she bullshit. She has another agenda, and she used the daughter to get at her daddy. At the end of the day, and you know, I'm gonna say it, because the beast sector do the same thing, and they don't give a damn about nobody. So what I'm gonna say is that's a character flaw, and Monique and her husband to try to victimize the daughter, and she know that shit was wrong, and that's why Black women was in her comment section saying that bullshit to her. You can say I don't got no dog in the fight, but let me tell you something. It ain't nothing that anybody can say on Andrea Lynch. I can take on my damn kid. I can say anything, but what you're not gonna do is try to use my child a weapon against me. And you know better, Monique. She know better, and I don't give a damn what her husband say. I don't give a damn what anybody else say, because she know better. The same shit happened to her ass, and you ain't gonna tell me. No, I ain't go. I'm not.
Go ahead.
That's why. That's why people were saying her ass is gonna be canceled. But I'm gonna get on live and have a conversation with my folks we gonna dissect this situation, because at the end of the day, that shit was wrong. I don't give a damn what DL Hughley talk about her husband, talk about anything else. The kids are off limits. I don't care how
she didn't. So Miss Andrea, let me ask you this: Monique did not disclose this information. She didn't say anything. All she did was reshare a video.
Let me tell you something. Somebody was being messy and sent it to her. She said that. Somebody was being messy and tried to and send it to her so she could throw a shot at D.L. Hughley's daughter. Come on now, y'all.
She didn't. No. She was. I think she explained that she was not trying to throw a shot at D.L. Hughley's daughter. She was trying to point out the character of the man that she was dealing with, and character. And
they say about his character. Don't say something about the daughter. And my thing is, you did throw a shot.
She didn't say anything.
So the daughter is casualty of war. Is that what you're saying? Because that's basically what she did. The daughter is casualty of war. When the daughter just came out and made her own statement. My daddy don't got me. I don't have nothing to do with my daddy. And this is all about money. I'm not distracted.
No. This could never. Listen, I hear you, Miss Andrea, and I respect your passion about it, and I think that we all can have our own opinions, and I respect. That's what a platform is for, so that nobody's gonna agree. My thing is that I like to look at both sides, and what's good for the goose is good for the gander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and I feel like D.L. Hughley has spent a lot of time in other people's business doing this same shit. Now that it's happening to him, don't cry foul. And again, Monique, if D.L. Hughley, so why is Monique so out? Why is it more outrage, right, for Monique sharing the video of him saying it than it is of him actually saying it? Why are Black women not mad about the fact that he caused his own trauma to his daughter?
But at the end of the day, if he's free to talk about it, obviously he might heal from it. And at the end of the day,
no, you're making assumptions. You're making assumptions. Listen, I'm sorry, Miss Andrea. You're making assumptions that he's healed, because guess what? I have had my abuser from my childhood sit in my face and talk about it too. But they never made recompense with me. Sometimes people do what they got to do to live with themselves. That don't mean that they did anything for the victim. That's a lie. We're making an assumption about that, and the fact, and it could have all just.
Calm down, baby.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm not in D.L. Hughley's house. If he's free to talk about it, and I'm not going to judge the man. Is he free to talk about it? And his
right, but we're going to judge Monique. We're not going to judge D.L., but we're definitely going to judge Monique.
No, the only reason I'm saying the only thing you asked the media, I'm gonna stand what I said. I'm gonna stand on what I said. And what I said, ask the media again. Check the record. Go back and watch the video. I said I stand against Monique or what he said about the daughter. That's out of bounds. Whatever she want to say about D.O., I don't give a damn. Okay.
She didn't say anything about it. Andrea, and I will bring you back to this. She didn't say anything about his daughter. She reposted a video that he put out about his daughter.
So you know she reposted the video. She knew it was gonna cause a ruckus. She knew it was gonna cause a problem. She knew.
Okay. We got two parts.
Mm-hmm.
Her just posting the video,
mm-hmm.
and Why is so much of an outrage in black women? And she didn't even say it. He did. We got
He
two
said
different
it.
Because probably black people understand what they got to do with DL Hughley. That's to the daughter. What they got to do with, at the end of the day, what they got to do with
It had to do with his failure to protect his daughter. Listen to me. And then I gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry. And I thank you, Miss Andrea, for speaking with me, girl, because you just as passionate as me. I'll be loving it. So listen, what it says to me, what Monique showed that for, it's a statement to character. It's a statement to the fact that this person is willing and has been willing, right? To go along, to get along, just to make somebody else happy, and will not protect even the black women in his own life down to his daughter, because he's such a go along to get along guy. That's what it said to me whenever I seen it, because all DL's only excuse was he didn't have a valid reason for not believing his daughter. The only thing he said was that it was a good friend of his, and the guy had been so good to him. So that lets me know that DL Hughley, he puts a lot of emphasis on what other people think about him. Okay. And he did not stand for his daughter because he was scared to stand up against his friend. So for me, that's for sharing that video spoke more to DL Hughley's character than it did to Monique's, for me. But I understand everybody, we look at things differently. That's what it has to do with.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Is this V? That's you?
Oh Lord, I'm getting off. I ain't getting on this panel with V Lenore. I done already cursed V Lenore's ass out. Hell no. I really gotta go now. No, V.
Me and you ain't going
Hell to the
nowhere.
nigga.
Because all I
No,
gotta say is that
I'm out here.
Okay,
V Lenore.
we got somebody on
hush. You ain't got no time, so you need to be quiet and listen. Let me talk. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go too.
All
I got a live to do,
wait,
V.
Andrea. No. Y'all, I know. So hush, so I can say what I got to say.
Okay.
Look, I got one question for y'all.
Okay.
Do you think that tickets and flyers are printed on the day of an event?
No.
How far in advance do you think tickets and flyers are printed?
I believe they probably advanced about a month or a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
At least. At a minimum a month.
Yeah.
But probably farther out than that. Okay.
Yes.
The tickets and the flyers had DL Hughley as the headliner. I'm telling you that I'm not trying to call myself a promoter, but I have managed many events and have had to hire entertainers for years. And you send them the marketing materials when you book them. They give you the pictures, they approve the pictures, they look at the flyers, they see all of that shit before that day. You are not going to tell me that Monique, who has been in this business 30 years, did not look or know or have that in her contract. In fact,
Monique had a contract.
The contract is going to say it as well, that they require. The contract they wrote is going to say they want to see it. So they knew before that night that she was not the headliner, that she was a special guest on the show with DL Hughley. She knew it. My point is also, you cannot say that you do not know what the relationship is between that child and DL Hughley. Okay. And you do not know that he did not already have permission to have that much of a conversation. He did not go into detail about what happened to the daughter. He said something happened. My third thing I want to say is that none of us are perfect. And I have been a parent of one son, and I didn't do it perfectly. My parents, they didn't do it perfectly. None of us are perfect. And sometimes we make decisions and our own flaws and insecurities show up in the process. Don't fucking demean him because of that situation. The mere fact that he acknowledges it and is willing to say it publicly says that he is holding himself accountable moving forward. Now, I am not saying this because I know the man or knew the man. I'm saying it because it is correct. It is the truth. It is right. And I wouldn't give a damn who I was talking about. I love Monique, but Monique can do better too. Monique is responsible for her fucking actions. And when she came out on that stage, she set a precedence in your mind that there was a conversation that took stage or took that was taken backstage, and that she and he had some falling out about being headliners. That is untrue. It never happened. They never saw each other. They never crossed each other's paths. She never came to, she went to the promoter, asked the promoter, what's this? I'm going to be the headliner. She did all of that. Y'all, you just look at the facts alone.
She
and take the emotion out. Take the emotion out.
That's why I'm not mad. I'm just a little passionate. But what I said was that child was off limits, and I
agree.
And whoever
she knew that she was re-traumatizing that girl by using it against her father, and she being somebody who has been molested and didn't like it, she felt that Oprah was weaponizing her family against her. Why the fuck would she use DL's child against him? That's fucked up. And she knows it. And y'all do too.
And that's why black women was in her comment section telling her ass it was fucked up.
That's right. And everybody knows that shit was fucked up. Don't play that game on here, y'all. You wouldn't want it done to you. It's wrong. And none of us are fucking perfect. So that's all I have to say.
Coupon, did we get cussed out, Coupon?
Girl, didn't she? I told y'all I'm just hanging up. Hi V, I love you. Listen, I got a live to go to. I'm not arguing. I'm not doing this shit with V Lenore, honey. I'm not doing this shit with V Lenore. We already had our thing, baby. V, I'll catch you over on the membership, baby. I'm getting my live ready now. I'll see you later. Love y'all. Thank y'all for talking to me.
Thank you. And I gotta go to y'all, but I overheard. I was like, what the hell? Y'all got me all riled up.
I said, you know, it's the bullshit around here.
I know, Andrea. You gonna have to come. Actually, I'm gonna do a show. I said I was going to do it tomorrow. I was really supposed to do it yesterday, but because I had a death in the family, we have a funeral scheduled Tuesday now.
I'm playing for your family, Leonora.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I may or may not do a live.
This is that bullshit, Nita. She has an agenda somewhere. She want to get everybody who hurt her about being blacklisted. When she said we're gonna get on BET and have a tell, that's junkie stuff.
I just think it's him. No.
Well, here's what I would say. Let me say this to Mita too, and I want to give clarification. And this is something that was kind of stated yesterday. Here's the thing about this whole DL thing. I'm not mad that the girl wanted to cuss him out. I still feel she could have cussed him out. But what she tried to do is conflate issues. She tried to act like something transpired backstage that prompted her to come out there and cuss him out the first 10 minutes of the show. She didn't have to do that. If she's a professional comedian, if she wanted to come out here and slay his ass, she could have just done that and kept the contract shit out of the conversation
and drop the mic.
Because it ain't right. Because it ain't got shit to do with him. He does not make the decision about that. The promoter does, and she knows this. She's been doing this shit for 30 years. And I tell you what else is the problem. I hate to say it, but it is her fucking husband. I am finally saying it. I never said it until this year.
That's what I've been saying in the beginning.
And he is in her fucking ear. He gets her right. He puts a battery in her back.
He won't let her talk.
No.
Every time she try to talk, he steps in it.
My thing is, if it's your husband the problem, you need to see why you losing money and change and make your husband the husband and not your manager.
Well, let's be clear. Well, I hear you. But you know what?
He's up under her.
He wants to be a star too. Don't get it twisted. Okay, they've been best friends since they were 14. She had been married, I want to say twice or once. Well, at least once.
She on her second marriage.
I thought this was the third husband.
I thought it was her third. I think it might be.
Yeah, okay. She married somebody with no kids, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Well, but I say all that to say he was right. He was around through all of that. This nigga, I don't care what nobody. I'm not saying he don't love her because they've been friends forever. Okay. But I do believe that this nigga ain't into her like that.
Right.
And that he made a strategic move to
Right.
get in to become her fucking husband. You see what I'm saying? And she probably had a crush on him since 14. And he probably knows about well, of course he knows, but he probably knew them about the molestation. He was a confidant, and she is someone who is estranged from her entire family.
Yes.
So she needs him. In her mind, this is the nucleus that I never had before. You know what I mean?
He's gonna protect her. He's gonna provide for her. He's gonna do everything to her that her father wasn't. She got daddy issues. I know she's daddy issues.
Yes.
Anytime you want to victimize another black woman, you feel like your daddy was protecting you. That's why you said. That's why you can say that the thing about D.L. Hughley. Come on now, sisters, get it together.
And this is what I was gonna say too. Damita, I heard you say when I said I know him, I did know him. Now I should start saying knew, because I honestly haven't talked to him in probably about 7 years.
Wait a minute, Vianora, who's Tracy?
I don't know no Tracy. Who's Tracy? Who's Tracy?
I don't know. Do I put up a banner? How do I do it?
Put up a banner.
I put a hand up because we don't want to be photo bombing somebody. Put a hand up or something. Face.
Oh, let me see your face.
Let me see your face.
Tracy. Because I don't know. They're not doing nothing.
If Tracy can't show you your face, then she can't come on then. Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry. Tracy can't show you your face. We don't play them games around here.
All black. It's all black.
No, then you can't come on. You gotta show your face. Sorry.
Okay. I need coupon therapy. I need backup. Okay, go V. Go V.
I'm about to get off here, but I was just gonna say that look, everybody has character flaws. D.L. Hughley is not perfect, and he has done some shit and he has said it. He'll tell you the shit he's done. And I sat there and listened to him on the radio one day, and I was like, oh my God, I'm slapping myself in the head. He was talking about, he has affairs, or used to, or I don't know if he still does.
I'm sorry. Okay, here go Tracy.
Okay.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Listen, God bless. Beautiful Sunday. Just got home from church and heard you guys on here. And I just really wanted to say, I really want to say that we know the difference between right and wrong.
Yes.
We know the difference between right and wrong. God don't like ugly.
Yes.
I love Monique. I watched the Parkers today.
The
Parkers. Love that show.
Me too.
I was really trying to rock with Monique. I pray that she get the help she needs, because the sister is hurting. And what she did was so evil and so vile and so vicious. And she hides it under the premise, I'm trying to help.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Exactly. She's bringing us into her shit, saying it's for black women.
A wolf in sheep's clothing. I hate to say it, but she is a wolf in sheep's clothing. That what she did not come from a place of wanting to help. When she did that, it came from a place of just viciousness and jealousy.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm just so sick of this, because I love Monique as a sister. I love her. I was so happy
do too.
She won that Oscar. I jumped for joy.
Me
Even though,
too.
tell y'all, I probably could have won that Oscar, because all she did was fucking curse. So
no, you know what?
Give me a cigarette and I can do that too. Okay.
But that's right. That's right. That's right.
But I know Monique is a narcissist. She's textbook. Textbook. Okay. And what narcissists do is they love to get flying monkeys. The African community is our flying monkeys to her. What that is, flying monkeys is people that you sick on other people to make your will, to do what you want them to do. So, and you know what really pisses me off? People who who take up for this bullshit and this evilness.
Yeah, just because they like a person or dislike another. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's speak truth. Let's talk about right and wrong.
Amen.
And move forward from there. And then everybody can, hopefully if we weren't so adamant about being right all the time and just maybe listening to another perspective and thinking it through. And then deciphering, look, is this my bias towards this person, good or bad?
That's right.
Just look at what is right and wrong. I agree with you when you came up here and said that. I agree.
What made me mad about Monique? What makes me ticked off is you could talk all you want to talk about DL Hughley, his wife, whatever, but the daughter is a motherfucking off limits, and I don't care what nobody say. I'ma stand on what I said. Check the record, roll the tape back. I said that shit was wrong because at the end of the day, DL Hughley didn't say nothing about her kids. Okay, he didn't say nothing about her kids. Okay, and this thing is, if D.L. Hughley is able to talk about what happened with his daughter, obviously him and his daughter has made amends, and the only person he got to answer to is God, his daughter, and the family. Period.
Thank you.
And that's it. Exactly. Not to nobody else, and no one else. Especially somebody.
I hate when folks be. I know. I got 2 grown kids, 24 and 23. I'm about to be a grandmama in August. Look, I ain't been a perfect mama either. I've done some shit. I got a second chance now with my adopted kids, and I'm trying to be the best mom I can. And don't tell me we have made mistakes. They don't have no gold book on raising some children. Okay,
right.
You do the best you can by them.
Yes.
So don't tell me we all make mistakes.
And that's why I say I haven't made the best choices every single time. And I have some regrets. And I praise God that I still got a great man as my child now. But that was with a lot of help in God and forgiveness and all kinds of stuff was involved.
And to this day, my kids have conversations. They was like, Mom, this last Christmas, they was like, Mom, my house was decorated with Christmas stuff all over the house. My kids came to me and said, you stopped doing Christmas. You was depressed. I ain't depressed. I'm a new woman. I'm renewed in my spirit. Yeah, I want to celebrate Christmas because I want my adopted kids to know it's Christmas in this house. My kids, I said, look, I make mistakes. I apologize, but going forward, I'm gonna do the best I can. We're gonna have Christmas every year.
Yes. Right. Ladies, I have to run because I am a mod for Coupon Therapy. So let me get over there before she fire me. I want to say Andrea, Demita, and Miss Tracy. I don't know if you've been to my channel, but please come over when we have this conversation because I am going to do it. I just don't know if it's going to be like tomorrow or probably Wednesday. Just
my kids are on vacation for 2 weeks. I got free time.
Okay, good. All right, Demita, I know you're going to be there, girl.
Okay. All right. V, love you, V.
Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
God bless.
But yes. See, the media. I told you I was on the shit. I told you. No. The media was like, "Are you sure, Andre?" I was like, "I'm saying on what I said. That heifer was wrong."
She was dead wrong. And
wrong.
The thing about Monique right now is she's in a panic mode. She's panicking. Because before with Oprah and Tyra, Perry, whatever, everybody else, the community was behind her, right?
Yes.
But now the community, people who know right from wrong, and thank God a lot of us are taking the side of what's right. She's not getting that support, so she's gonna keep trying to make. She's like a animal backed into the corner.
Yep, she is
back into a corner, and that's why she
if she would never said nothing about the daughter, if black women would not have said nothing to her, but she came for the daughter, and then knowing the same thing happened to her. Girl, are you lost your mind? You on career suicide. You on career suicide.
Baby, don't mess with the babies and all this sweet. Just my babies. Oh, my babies, my sweet babies. Yeah. All that is a bunch of fluff to really cover up what she is really about. And I hate I'm saying this about Monique, but the truth is the sister need help.
But nobody answered my question.
Okay, what's your question, Nita?
Please answer it.
Okay.
Why are black women so much outraged and he didn't even do nothing?
You talking about D.O. Hughley?
Only thing Monique did was share the video, and everybody's mad at her. And why the black women is not mad at him for not protecting his daughter back then? You know?
Can I answer that?
Okay, go ahead.
Can I answer that?
That's where I'm confused.
See, when I first heard about when he came out and he said, "This is what I did. I fucked up as a dad." Not a lot of people, a woman or a man, can admit that they was not there for their child. And for me, the fact that he admitted that I failed my child, and he said it to the world.
Thank you.
I respect that.
I respect that too.
Because it goes back to so that's why for me, for me, that's why right now I'm not mad at him, because I can say I made mistakes as a parent too. But I praise him and respect him that he could come out and say I did wrong. So that's the issue for me. The issue for me is that, look, he messed up. He said he messed up. And you know what? God says forgive. I have forgiven him.
So
I'm sure
on this part, on this part of the beef, she takes the L.
Yes.
On this part of the beef.
Yes. She takes the L. Yes. Now, she would have left his daughter out. I was like, Monique, tear him to shreds however you feel about him. However you feel about him. But she takes the L. That's why to me, let me tell you something. It takes courage to come out and say, I failed my daughter. It takes courage to come out. It takes courage to come out and say, I didn't protect my daughter. It takes courage as a man, as a black man, to say I failed my daughter. And if it's daughter, like I said again, if D.L. Hughley had made amends with his daughter, the wife, and the family, only God can judge that. Nobody else can judge it.
Amen. Say it.
So Monique was wrong, and what makes me mad with her, you a victim of the same thing. Are you kidding me?
And that husband,
you got mad at Oprah for doing that same shit to you. Come on, sister, do better.
Yes. And that husband of hers, daddy.
Oh my God.
No, that's black love. That's black love. That's
called bullshit love.
That husband of hers, daddy, if he really cared about that woman, he would tell that woman, sit down.
Thank you.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Let it go. Because when
who said this?
Really cares about you, they're going to stop you.
Yep.
They're going to stop you from sabotaging yourself.
Your career.
And he roll and ride around. I'm telling you, that's the devil right there for her, on her shoulder.
And I'm going to say with this right here, she have committed career suicide.
Blasphemy.
She had committed career suicide right here. When I thought she was doing too much when it came to Oprah and all them, but right here, baby, right here, she don't get blacklisted. She said she okay, take the L, baby. You're gonna be taking that L. You're gonna have some more tax problems up in Georgia.
I hope she can come out. I hope Monique can go to God and have a talk with God. And really be able to say, God help me to overcome my pridefulness, and help me to be able to get out here and give this man and his family an apology.
Thank you.
So we can move on for this. Okay.
50 Cent already told her behind. Focus on work. Don't worry about the small stuff.
Right.
And 50 Cent is the one who said, bring Monique back. 50 Cent is the one who said, I'm going to give her a job. Now, 50 Cent is out here saying, I'm going to give you a job. Go sit down, shut up somewhere. Sit down and shut up.
Thank you.
This is my thing. thing. Folks always saying folks taking the L, but let me tell you something. My favorite sports name, Stephen A. Smith, said he had to apologize because he was about to lose his job. And I said the reason that brother apologized, his mother was dying of cancer. He got 2 daughters to take care. Sometimes you got to think about the family.
Gotta humble yourself.
Humbleness to keep your money. Because the family needs you more than your pride needs you. The family needs you to apologize to D.L. Hughley.
Yeah. I will forgive Monique. If Monique came out and said, you know what, guys, I was wrong. I took it too far.
Yeah.
I let my emotions, I let my pride get the best of me. I shouldn't have did that. I will forgive her.
He ain't gonna let her.
Daddy ain't gonna let her, and she ain't either. She riding with that story that somebody else sent me. And if she said somebody else sent her that clip, they was being motherfucking messy, and they know it. Come on now. People do the big step all the time. Somebody send me a clip. Somebody send me this, a screenshot. Come on now, y'all. Come on. We are true to the big sector. We know the game.
What Kwani say? Just because somebody send you a clip, that don't mean you have to post it.
Thank you.
That don't mean you have to post it.
Right. So she knew when she felt that was a weapon to use against him. Oh, I'm gonna get this brother right here with this.
Yeah. She thought it was a good one though. She thought it was a good one. She thought it was a good one.
She thought she was gonna use that against him and get black women that call nigga, you ain't taking black women, you ain't taking your daughter, you ain't doing right about your family. Come on now, y'all see the setup. And when Davida played that clip and she said, I want to have a town hall meeting, baby, this is all about her.
Bingo.
This is her to get everybody back who hurt her. But what I would be doing is showing an apology, get my publisher to write a letter, and get D.L. Hughley on the phone. Matter of fact, and then I'm going to work. And keep my mouth shut.
That's what Kanye West did. Kanye West apologized when he went too far, when he gave up the address, and we forgave Kanye.
So did.
That's right.
Even though he won a little battle, Kanye, but he took it too far, and then he called him and apologized.
Sometimes I can't believe that she wanna watch people in her comments giving her grief because we're telling you, Monique, this is wrong. Come on, sister, do better. We are championing for you to get back on the screen. We are championing that they blackball you. We are sorry. We watched it. They blackball you. Come on, my sister, do better.
Yes.
And this what somebody said. Don't be the Lord said, don't judge. You be not judged. If you could cast the reverse stone, throw it. Come on now.
That's right.
Only God can judge you. How dare her call D.L. Hughley parenting child into question when Monique said her own self she want a good mother for her first son. Come on now.
Yes.
When she admitted her own self, she spent time with her first son. Her first son got issues. Now you act like you was a perfect parent. Come on. You've been a hypocrite.
Well, you know what, ladies, I'm gonna get going, but I think what the best thing that we could do for Monique is pray for the sister.
Thank you.
That's the best thing that we could do for her is pray for her and keep letting her know when she keep doing dirt, keep letting her know God don't like ugly.
Thank you.
But if she can act right, say she's sorry. Because God will forgive her. So why can't we have to forgive her if God can forgive her. But you got to come right to God with a clean and open heart. So if she can do that, we gonna rock with her. If she can't, we gonna keep her.
I don't think Daddy gonna
You guys have a blessed day.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, baby.
Tracy, do you have a channel? Do you have a channel? I was going to ask you a channel.
Tracy, you got a channel?
You know what? I don't have a channel. I hardly ever get on YouTube. This is my first time ever, but I just heard you ladies on here, and I've been so upset with Monique. I just had to vent. Had to vent.
But make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah,
come on, Tracy.
Check both of us.
Check out It's All Hot Air community wall, and you will see all the things that I'm on because we have conversations about this all the time over there on Chef Lapino's channel. Okay.
Okay. I'll check y'all. All right. Okay. Bye,
sweetheart. Bye.
This has been so fun, Tamita. I'm gonna have to come back and we're gonna have to do it because I got some hot topic we can talk about my sister. Okay.
We're gonna have to get together because we both stay in California. I stay in Inglewood. So
oh, you okay? I'm in Sacramento.
Oh, girl. So we cool. We on
yes, I'm in Sac. Okay, I'm gonna put my in this chat. I'm gonna put my phone number so you can call me. Okay.
In what chat?
This chat over here on this screen. The it's a private chat. Okay, nobody can't see except you and me.
I'm finna take a picture of it. I'm on there right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right now. Yeah, I'm writing right now. But I didn't know you say Inglewood. Do you have children?
I have. My son is 27.
Oh, okay.
27. He's finished. He got a master's.
Yeah, my grandbaby is coming. Okay, here you go. Right here. I'm putting it right now. You see it?
Yeah, and you see mine?
Okay. Let me write it down. Okay, because I love to talk about hot topics. Okay.
Yes, okay, we should do a hot topics week.
Yes, hot topics
and break it down.
Yes. Okay.
We're gonna talk more about it.
Yes. Okay. Call me anytime. Okay.
Okay, boys and girls. Thank you for stopping by. I didn't know it was gonna turn out like this. My girl.
When I get on the live meeting, I'm sorry for taking over.
You and Coupons there. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. And then V Lenore just tore us downstairs.
Okay. She came and proved my point. I could have said no better. Like she did.
And Tracy stopped by. I'm like, all I said was, what's the big deal? All she did was share the video. You see
that? We said, come on now. Our sister was wrong, and she knew she was wrong. We had to just tell you. Maybe sometimes you can't see the perspective, but yeah, I think it was with the daughter crossed the line. She could do anything else she want to do. The daughter's crossed the line, and that's why Black women was in her comments letting her know.
Right.
Letting her know this is that bullshit.
Right. So okay. You guys, I love you. And Andrea, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
Get our thing going.
Okay.
We can go on back and forth on both channels.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, sweetheart. Bye, you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.